all horse riders and lovers will agree that at times, horses can pull some very funny faces. They will sneeze, curl their lips and nuzzle their favorite humans. But what does it mean when a horse lips you? Horses will flap their lips at humans for various reasons, and this cute behavior can be fun to watch. But we must learn how to understand horse facial expressions and what they mean. Keep on watching to learn how to read a horse's face and learn about what they might be trying to tell us. Beginner's Guide to How to Read a Horse's Face. Horses are very different from humans because they are prey animals and we are predators. This means their facial expressions are very different from ours, as they are always on the lookout for danger. Humans and horses are two completely different species, and the way we express ourselves is very different. The facial expressions of horses are very complex, and researchers believe that these may be almost as expressive as human facial expressions. Horses use various facial features to send signals to each other, and they may use these to try and communicate with us. Here are just a small sample of how horses use facial expressions to communicate. Ears. One of the first things young wannabe horse riders are taught is to never go near a horse that has its ears back. A horse with its ears laid back against the head is trying to tell you that they feel threatened or uncomfortable, and this is a warning sign to back off. A horse with its ears pricked forward is on high alert, probably listening to something in the far distance. This is how horses can identify predators from a long way away. If a horse is relaxed, the ears will be droopy and swivel gently round to pick up noises around him. Eyes. A calm, relaxed horse will have eyes that are described as soft eyes. This means that the muscles around the eyes are relaxed. A tense or fearful horse may show the whites of his eyes and will be wide-eyed as the facial muscles are pulled tight. Muzzle. Horses use their muzzles to express intimacy. For instance, they may use their lips to nuzzle or groom another horse. A horse with loose lips and a relaxed muzzle is calm and happy. On the flip side, if a horse is tense or worried, it will tighten its lips. This can make the mouth appear smaller. A young horse may chew and lick its lips as a sign of submission, to show an older, more dominant horse that they are not a threat. Understanding horse facial expressions and what they mean. It is vital that we know how to understand what horse facial expressions mean because we can then respond to them correctly. We need to know when a horse feels fearful or threatened, and also when they are enjoying a new experience. Here are some common horse facial expressions. Relaxed horse. The eyes will be soft and relaxed, and the ears will be in a semi-alert position. A relaxed horse will have a drooping lower lip and may appear almost asleep. Curious horse. A curious horse will extend the head down and towards what he is investigating, and the nostrils will be flared to help the sense of smell. His ears will be pointed forward, and the eyes will be relaxed but focused. Nervous horse. When a horse is nervous, the muzzle will be tight and wrinkled, with the mouth tightly closed. The eyes will be open wide and may flicker backward and forwards to look for an escape route. The ears may also do the same or might be laid backward to warn off an impending threat. What does it mean when you see horse lips flapping? If your horse is flapping his lips, it can mean a few different things. Nervous horses may flap their lower lip if they are feeling insecure or uncertain. This is a continuation of the normal behavior of foals when they will use their mouths to show submission to older horses. Some horses, especially stallions, will curl their upper lip up over the nostrils. This is a phenomenon known as flamen. They do this to seal air into the nasal cavities, helping them to investigate interesting smells. Another gesture that horses carry out with their mouths and lips is the lick and chew movement. They will often do this when they are thinking about something, such as a new training exercise or activity. And finally, the most important role of the horse's muzzle, affection and socialization. So, what does it mean when a horse lips you? Normally, this behavior means that they love you and you are one of their gang. You have been accepted as part of his social circle, and he wants to show you that he enjoys your company. If your horse nuzzles your face or arms with their lips, they are normally demonstrating their love and affection towards you. Absolutely adorable. However, if this behavior becomes pushy or rough, they may be lipping you to show dominance. If this occurs, then push your horse's muzzle away with your hand. Consider taking the horse's training back a step or two to reinforce the basics. Horse owners must take care that any nuzzling or lipping behavior doesn't get out of hand, as it may turn into nipping or play fighting. You must ensure that your horse has clear boundaries to prevent them from overstepping the mark and accidentally nipping you. So, as we've learned, horses have some very complex facial expressions. Horses may flap their lips and nuzzle their owners as a sign of affection, showing that you are a valued member of their herd. This is a continuation of the natural behavior that horses show in the wild when they will nuzzle and groom each other. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.